Good morning. I want to start this video with some exciting stuff. If you don't know, one of our favorite brands in the game, favorite companies that we work with, Jet Hot Coating, has sent us some boxes that we've been waiting on to complete some builds and do some cool shit, and they're here. So I'm going to go through, I want to explain Jet Hot Coating to you because I still have customers that aren't quite sure on if they should use it or not, etc., etc. So we'll explain it, but FES spec, my spec, comes with Jet Hot coated manifolds. You'll notice shields and manifolds in this car. We also had to remove the O2 housings because we changed the turbos on that car. And just look at how good this looks. This car has probably 500 miles tuned, etc., etc. This looks exactly like how it came out of the box. So not only does it look good, which I'll be honest with you, it's like the #1 reason that I like Jet Hot Coat is it makes it look better. That's why I choose black instead of silver, when silver technically has more heat range capabilities. I don't really know how to word that. It's better for higher heat. I think the black looks good, and I'm a rice boy, so I like to make them look good. But there's a ton of extra benefits with it, and they sent us some boxes. We're waiting on a couple more boxes. This was the largest order we'd ever sent to Jet Hot. I think there was something like 84 pieces. We didn't get them all back yet, but this is the bulk of it. Here you have what I believe to be a set of, I don't want to be wrong. I think these are 2530 outlets, and these are just stock N1 outlets. So here you have the difference. You can see it's a lot bigger. 2530 just size is quite a bit bigger. Pretty cool to see them next to each other. So here's the first box. We've got the 4 turbo hot sides, 4 manifolds, and 2 outlet pipes. In a perfect world, I'd even be doing people's downpipes. Problem is, it's so large to ship, costs a bit. Most of our customers so far have just been like, I think it's fine. On my car, I'll be Jet Hot coating everything. When I say everything, I mean like everything. I'd do the whole exhaust if I could, but it's titanium and pretty, and I don't want to cover it. Anyway, this is a cool score. So this will finish up 2 cars. This whole setup. We should have 2 cars worth of stuff, and we actually have 3, and we know which cars those are. We've got a Series 1 RB25 GTST that will get completed because of the Jet Hot, and 2 33s. So that's exciting stuff. Anyway, I gotta open these. I think there's shields in these 2 mostly. This is what we love. Look at all these manifolds, manifold shields, and there's just even more in here. So with this, the coating that's on these is specific to shields, and then we use a different coating on manifolds. As you can see, the color's different. So this is a different temperature, different color. We just said do all the shields and get us as many manifolds as you can quick. So they got us three cars worth, and they still owe us all the pieces that go with this, which it's gonna take a while. We kind of gave them, like I said, I think it was 84 pieces at once, and they were able to bang all these out, but that coating is quite a bit more involved. So not a big deal, but we'll be able to bang these cars out by the time the new batch is done, be able to get into the new cars, and we'll be ahead for once. Usually we're behind sending them stuff, which is our bad, but look how empty our rack looks. It's a nice day. It's 65 degrees today. After yesterday it was 93. I didn't want to drive anything yesterday, but I have been wanting to drive this car. So we put the ADCU, we put a bunch of little things in it, and I haven't driven it like real yet, and it's been here for a while. So I'm gonna take it to Lime Rock, just cruise, see any problems, see any things I don't like. Right now it's down a little on power, but nothing crazy. When I say down on power, it's just not a 350 wheel yet. That's what I want to get it to. So I'm gonna cruise around. I've got a new GoPro mount, put it in the car, rip some back roads, and just get acquainted with the Evo 4 because it's exactly how I want it to be. The suspension, the brakes, the seats lowered, I got the shifter, I got all that stuff, the driver mods done, and I want to see if it's a lifer. I feel like it's a lifer. I love the car. It's so clean. Like I said, I want my son to drive an Evo first car. Very well could be this one. I also own an Evo 5 RS, so very well could be that one. But this thing needs to earn its keep, if that makes sense. It can't be some weird middle ground car that isn't quite as good as the 33, isn't quite as good as the FD, isn't quite as good as the 32. And I mean good all around, not just in one thing. I don't have to have the fastest cars. I don't have the fastest cars, but I do have to enjoy them in order for me to keep them. I love Evos. So let's see if I can fall in love with this thing. I just want to show you guys something awesome. Slow down, watch the boost gauge and the tach. Okay? This car hits full boost at like 2800 RPMs. Oh, I gotta slow down even more. Alright, ready? Well, I gotta go down. I gotta go even slower, but this turbo is hella responsive. So I found out what I dislike about this car, what's been ruining it for me. I mean, I kind of knew, but it's getting more and more apparent. This front diff is just a nightmare. It makes the car want to pull all over. It makes the car click and buck and knock and do all kinds of dumb shit. So we're waiting for our next round of mods, which will be some rally yard stuff, some cams, clutch, and in that time we're going to swap the trans and the transfer case over and get rid of this diff setup and just go back to like an original RS setup, which I have luckily. So that's kind of, I think that's what's making me not really stoked on the car. It's one of the worst experiences driving I've ever felt. It's such an aggressive diff. I'm sure it's awesome in the gravel. I'm sure it's awesome for drag racing. I don't really know. It kind of pulls you all over the place, so maybe not. But in the gravel, I'm sure it's awesome in dirt roads and shit like that. On the street, it is a nightmare. Literal nightmare. Never hated a differential so much in my life. I can't fucking see. All right, so let's watch the boost. Ready? This is second gear. Here we go. Let me go third so you can see it. It's a bad example. Okay, watch that boost gauge. We're at 2,000. Transfer case or transmission, but it sounds like fucking rod knock and the car keeps stalling. I don't know how much that was filmed. I forgot I had the GoPro going the whole time, so I mean you'll have seen it because I'll go back, but it doesn't seem like rods, it seems drivetrain. Oh yeah, something loose in there. I don't know what could have caused that. It happens. I gotta call some people and see if we can get this fixed ASAP. Right at the beginning of the season, in my car that I thought I'd never have to fuck with. The reason I got it built in the UK, so I didn't have to fuck with it. Now I have to fuck with it. Put on the engine. Go into the front. Ready?
Yep.
Ooh, that's bad. That's just something disconnected inside the engine.
Yeah.
So, the good news is, there isn't any. Something let go. I honestly think this is why we've been chasing power. I mean, there's no reason rod knock would just start on a fucking... Dude, I'm telling you, I'd tell you if I was beating the shit out of it. I was lugging it a couple times. I only did it twice to show the camera how quickly it hit full boost. Started doing it later.
Yeah, it's not even that much boost either.
No, it's 21 pounds of boost. So, this sucks. Luckily, we own the Canter. That's on its way here. Josh called me, so he's gonna just start driving here.
And I got 2 cores too.
Now I gotta call someone and get a new engine. Just for evidence of oil.
It's full.
It's full. Very strange. Rod knock doesn't just happen.
Oh, these they can.
I know, fucking Evos. Looks like we need a built engine in the 4 that I never want to do. Guess I shouldn't have sold that one to Ben that I had.
What, an Evo?
The engine, yeah.
That's built motor too.
So I decided to take one of my other cars that isn't blown up. We're in the 33. I just want to make it to Lime Rock. I just want to cruise the Lime Rock. That's all I wanted to do today. And now I'm an Evo down. I don't know what we're going to do. But Josh's on the way to go tow it. So I'm going to meet him over there and help him load it up. Because the Canter, it's nice, but you got to be careful. There's like a crazy caterpillar infestation here. 33's been here for 2 seconds. I just got 2 off. But check out the Evo 4, dude. It's been here 30 minutes maybe. I've never seen anything like this. There's caterpillars everywhere. I feel I'm crawling into my skin. It's fucking nasty. Check this shit out. This is just like the kerosene pump here. There's hundreds. These are all caterpillars. Hundreds of them everywhere. I just need them all dead. Back in the 33, trying to make the Lime Rock. It's gone from sunny to now looking like it's gonna rain. Just a shit day. The day's turned to shit. You blow one motor, everything falls apart. God, I hate this caterpillar infested place. So anyway, we're 10 minutes from Lime Rock. I might not even go. It's starting to rain. I'm just gonna go back to the shop and assess the damage and try to fix it, try to solve it, get some engine parts, because that thing, I can't have it down already. Too soon. Well, good thing I didn't go to Lime Rock because it started raining. Evo's on the Canter right there, and that's where it's gonna stay for a couple days. This is a super bummer. Put in the comments what I should do with the car. Do I just put a stock 8 block? Do I go with a stroker? I want to keep that thing responsive, small turbo, probably a 9, the 9 that's on it, and just keep it like real punchy. Put in the comments what you think. I gotta go. This sucks. Today, in the last 4 hours, it's cost me, I don't know, 10 grand. See ya.